Hello to all my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a January tarot scope for 2021 for all of you air signs. You can listen to your sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, or all three, which I think would be the best. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so now and make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Let's get on with the reading. All right, my air signs. Let's do a tarot scope for you for January 2021. I'm going to shuffle up the cards here. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling a few oracle cards from Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. I really like this oracle deck. It's very nice. And with the oracle cards, usually I'm just going to read a short bit of the description by the author for whatever card we pick, because by and large, the people who write the oracle cards take great pains in their descriptions, and they're very, very specific. It's not really something that you can just say off the top of your head. I think it just sort of dilutes the meaning and waters down what they intended. So I want to tell you everything that they said that card would be. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot for this tarot card reading, and all of the tarot cards and oracle cards that I use in all my readings will be listed in the description box below with links of where you can purchase those decks. There's also going to be a link to a website where you can see different tarot card decks before you buy them, which is something you cannot even do in a live shop very many times. Some shops will have samples, most do not. So at least if you go online and you see what the images are, then if you do go to a shop before you buy, at least you already know what the bulk of the images look like. For a lot of readers, it's the feel of the deck that they go for, but for a lot of us, myself included, it's really the visual. I am attracted to the visual. So of course, as a Libra, I like all the pretty decks. I have a few decks that are perhaps a little beyond me. They're very esoteric, but I like them anyway. All right, so air signs in January of 2021. So for the first week, this is the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. The first card in the first week. This is going to be a difficult first week. We have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands in this deck show 5 different people fighting with their wands, but they're not touching each other. So there's going to be some fierce competition. There's going to be some disagreements, perhaps some arguments, perhaps some just conflict in this first week of January. And it feels to you like a personal attack. So air signs, just get ready to try to rise above it all. You want to make sure that you're not the cause of these things. You want to not allow other people to hurt you or get under your skin and make you react in an unseemly way. I think the phrase rise above it all is a good one to keep in your mind for this first week in January. Now, the second card is the Knight of Wands, and this is a knight of action. This is a knight who goes somewhere. Even though his horse in this picture is somewhat standing still, you can see that front leg raised of the horse. Sorry, with the glare. How do I get out of the glare? There we go. You can see that the horse has his leg raised, so he is moving along. Wands, and especially knights, are usually people of action. The Knight of Wands is an active knight. So this is somebody who is supportive of you, who is acting on your side, who is coming to your aid. So going back to that Five of Wands, which is the first card, wands are your identity. They're your calling card, your brand. So if you're feeling threatened if you're feeling threatened in any way, which is that Five of Wands energy, then you need to have support. You need to have allies, and the Knight of Wands offers that to you, as well as action taken to support you. So that's really, really nice, because what's coming up is not so nice. What's coming up is the Tower. So something's going to happen in the first week of January that's going to rock your world. It's going to take the leg off of the chair and cause you to feel very unstable. You're going to feel like the foundation was pulled out from under you. When a Tower moment happens, it's not pretty, it's not easy to deal with. And the next card is a Page of Pentacles reversed, which means that here's the Page of Pentacles and it's reversed. So here is a person or a message in some way that gets to your security, that makes you feel less secure. And probably during this Tower moment is when you'll be feeling tremendously insecure. So be careful this first week in January. Keep your wits about you. Don't let them get under your skin. Don't respond in anger, and try your best when this Tower moment happens to see what it is that you're supposed to be working with or learning from this moment. The second week in January starts with the Ten of Pentacles. This is the legacy card. This is the card for big, big money. Now, tens usually show that you're at a level of completion of some kind. Something has been completed, and in this case it's probably something having to do with money. So some investment has been made, or the money has been earned and put away. There's something completed in this Ten of Pentacles. And the next card, the Six of Swords, shows that you will be moving out of that Tower moment and into something much more comfortable. And perhaps the Knight of Wands is there to help you with it, because the Knight of Wands is right next to this Six of Swords. Then we have the Nine of Swords. So, still feeling a little shaky about all the things that have happened. The Nine of Swords shows somebody who's a little vulnerable, a little weary, a little thinking that they're maybe not as strong as they were. But this is all in your mind. It's swords, it's your mind, it's communications. It's not action in this card, in the Nine of Wands card. It's all about worry. And you don't have to succumb to the worry. You don't have to succumb to the thoughts that other people can control you. The next card is also reversed. It's the Six of Cups, but it's in reverse. So here we have a fantasization of the past, a romanticizing of the past, desiring things to go back to the way they were, but not quite remembering them accurately or the way they were in reality. We all do this. We all yearn for something the way it used to be, because in our minds, we believe that the way things used to be was perfect and beautiful and loving and good, and we had nothing to worry about. And very often, if you really dig through what happened in the past, it's not as beautiful as we try to remember it. But you will be moving through this situation. You will be moving on to calmer waters. And even though this anxiety card comes after that card, it's all about that second week. And so this could indicate that you are returning to a source of comfort and security. The Ten of Pentacles is not only about money and legacy, but it's about security. It's about feeling really, really secure. And the Six of Cups is about childhood or things in your past, and also feeling a period in time where you felt very happy or secure. So hoping for the past is not going to get you there, but actually moving into a different situation where you do feel secure will get you there. The third week starts out with the Nine of Cups, and this is the wish card. So whatever it is that you're wishing for, you're probably going to get it in the third week. So in these first 2 weeks, as you're formulating your wish, make sure that you're not wishing for something that just has to do with this particular situation. If you're just wishing to get out of the situation, well, you're already going to do that. So there's a wasted wish. If you're wishing for feeling very secure and comfortable in my own home with loving people around me, okay, that's a better wish, and that can happen. So focus on something a little bit larger than just your immediate dilemma. Another 9 for the third week is the Nine of Wands. So the wands, again, are our identity, but they are also action and fire and drama, actually. So this knight this warrior is kneeling in the battlefield as he's already been through several battles. He's catching his breath. And as you can see behind him are other wands, other weapons, probably from his enemies that he vanquished. So, I couldn't think of that word in a previous video. Vanquished, that's the word that I wanted. So nines mean that you're almost there to completion. Now, the Nine of Cups is the wish card, and it usually means that you're on your way to getting your wish. You're manifesting. The Nine of Wands is about you. It's manifesting who you are or defending yourself. So having the ability to defend yourself and to imagine what yourself needs to be for the future and forever after in your life is what the Nine of Wands is about. So you're imagining comfort, security, being at ease, having a roof over your head, having loving people around you. And that's a good thing to focus on in the third week. Now, the next card is the Seven of Swords, which is usually the thief card. And it is in reversed, which means that the only way that someone can take something from you is if you let your guard down, if you let it happen. So it's not necessarily about someone stealing something from you. It's about you just allowing yourself to be vulnerable and doing something that's frankly a little stupid. So keep your wits about you, keep your items about you and keep them safe. And, don't leave your purse on your chair wide open with the wallet and cash and debit card hanging out. Keep things hidden away or locked away, or at least put away so that you don't invite people to take advantage. The last card in the third week is the King of Cups. This is great. This is the man, right? So this is your friend. This guy is a father, a boss, an older man, a friend who is very, very nice and generous and cares about people and looks out for people and wants everybody to get a fair shake and wants everybody to be prosperous and happy. This is a lovely card to have in this third week. So regardless of coming off of that tower moment in the first week, you're going to move out of that. You're really going to land in a much, much better spot for the third week of January. And this is the week that starts with the wish card and ends with the King of Cups. So you need to be calm and happy and grateful and not be entertaining any other negative energy at all. The beginning of the fourth week of January is the Four of Swords, the Quiet as a Tomb card. So I'm not surprised. After all the drama and stuff went on in that first week or two of January, you probably do want to take a breather. You probably do want to rest up a little bit. Now, swords are of the mind. Swords indicate thinkers and investigators and writers and people who dig into things, but also who communicate things. So right now, you're not communicating very much except with yourself. You're going into your deeper subconscious, maybe dreaming, maybe meditating, in order to recharge your batteries. And what you come up with when you come out of this retreat is amazing ideas. Amazing good things can come out of your own brain. So you don't really need anybody else to tell you what it is that will make you happy and prosperous and safe. You're going to dream it up while you're on this little mental hiatus. And then, of course, we have the logical conclusion to the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups. So where things are really, really happy home. So this is a very nice conclusion, and the King of Cups would be very happy for you to have this card in the fourth week of January. So he's going to be happy, you're going to be happy, your family's going to be happy. So things are going to feel quite settled and secure in the beginning of this fourth week of January. And we have a couple of little hiccups here. We do have the Chariot in the fourth week of January. So whatever you set in motion, and this could be before the beginning of January, you could have set this in motion for several months prior to this, but you have set some things in motion for yourself, and the universe has answered by throwing the Chariot in your path, which means that those things are barreling along. You know how when a snowball rolls down the hill in a cartoon, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger? Well, that to me is the motion of the chariot. Now, this doesn't mean that as the chariot goes along, the events surrounding it get bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't mean to say that, but they do maybe pick up speed and they just kind of feel a little out of control. My advice would be to kind of step out of the way and let things happen, because this is what you asked for. You asked for these things to be happening. So rather than, bemoaning the fact that things are happening too quickly or there's too many things happening, just let it go, appreciate it, get what you can out of all the activity, because really you should be quite happy right now with everything that's going on. You shouldn't have a lot to complain about. So just sit back and watch the chariot go, and then go pick up all the little gold coins in its path, because I think that's basically what's going to be happening. And the final card is the Knight of Cups, kind of companion with the King of Cups, but in reverse. So I think you are trying to become the Knight of Cups. Now, you're an air sign, so you wouldn't be a Knight of Cups. You would be a Knight of Swords. But this knight is a happy person, a supportive, loving person, a person who is trying to do the right thing, but it's reversed. So you can't quite get there in January. But also at the end of January, this is when Mercury goes retrograde in Aquarius, and that's an air sign. So this Mercury retrograde won't be terrible for you air signs. It actually probably will be fairly easy for you, depending on your chart. But trying to become the Knight of Cups is, I won't say misguided, because I think you should try to become the Knight of Cups. I think that's an admirable goal. I'm just saying that you're going to be a little frustrated at the end of January with where things are going, but look at where you came from. You had a Tower moment in the first week, and you ended up in the fourth week with a 10 of Cups. So that's pretty good. The 10 of Cups is not a major arcana, and the Tower is. So that Tower probably was of a bigger magnitude than your happiness of the 10 of Cups. But be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your blessings here. And also, don't forget that you set stuff in motion earlier, and now that's happening. So probably in February, all of this Chariot stuff is going to be really, really good for you. You'll have to tune in and see. Okay, now we're going to pull a few oracle cards from the Keepers of the Light. And let's get these shuffled up. See if we can illuminate what went on in January for the air signs. All right, so we ended up with 4 cards because that one just jumped out. So we'll read this card first. I just want to take a look and see what else we have so I know what to look for. Oh, all ladies in your oracle cards. Okay. So the first card, the card that jumped out, is the card called Charity. And I'm just going to read the message. I'm not going to read about what charity is. I'm going to hold it up though so that you can see. It says charity. There we go. Charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. The powerful Archangel Charity is drawing close to you at this time because she has recognized that you have goodness in your heart and you have put others first. She brings you thanks and support. Move into prayer and meditation with regard to any decisions you have to make at this time. You are being guided to take the time to breathe and receive. Know that you will have a real surge of intuition when it's time to move forward. Thank the angels for guiding you towards your highest good and welcome Charity into the space with you. Nice. And the card that I actually picked, Freya, Phases and Cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. A phase of your life may be coming to an end, but it's important to acknowledge that it's not the end. When one door closes, another opens. You may have been desperate for change, but now that it's here, you could feel vulnerable. Know that the mighty goddess Freya will guide you. Illusions are now being revealed so that you can leave behind anything that is false. Step into your peaceful, warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. tie up all loose ends and take heart. This is an exciting time. So that is probably having to do with your tower moment in the first week. And just listen to that nice sentence. Step into your peaceful, warrior-like energy and welcome the changes you deserve. So in this case, you may be having a positive tower moment rather than a difficult, challenging tower moment. Okay, and the next card is the Miriam. Okay, the Miriam, sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. There is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriam are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with Spirit. You are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are in a space of deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. Oh, that's lovely. And the last one is Lady Venus. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving downloads from heaven. Whenever this is happening, spend some time in contemplation so that you can ask the universe what you really need to know. This card also represents downloads of information being received by your mind. Know that the universe sees you as capable of holding soul-centered information that will help you and others reach a new level of understanding. So this, I think, is really responding to the Four of Swords in the fourth week, where you have already met the King of Cups. You have already seen that he is a benevolent ruler, and you're moving into your fourth week where you have some work to do. And that Four of Swords is when you're going to be doing that work. So that is your reading, air signs, for January 2021. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. And please leave me a comment and let me know how this reading hit. I love reading your comments. I love knowing that there's actually people out there who are listening to these videos or watching these videos. That just is amazing to me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And there's going to be some amazing videos in 2021. Please like the video. The likes really help out the channel. And if you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, my contact information is going to be down here at the bottom of the screen. You can go to my website and see my list of services. You can email me if you, either way, if you want to book a reading right now, it's fine to just email me. And in the meantime, have a great 2021, and I will see you next time.